Ever stroll through Liberty Square at Walt Disney World, past the charming colonial buildings, and notice that iconic bell? The one that stands proudly with the flags of the original 13 colonies? You probably think, oh, that's just a replica of the Liberty Bell. That's neat. But what if I told you that bell has a secret history? A journey far more fascinating than you could ever imagine, involving a cross-country trek, a bicentennial celebration, and even a temporary resident. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll see Disney's Liberty Bell in a whole new light and understand why it's truly a symbol of American history and Disney magic. Hey Disney fans, welcome back to Finding Your Disney, your go-to for great information and amazing stories behind the magic. Today we're diving deep into the heart of Liberty Square in Magic Kingdom, a land designed to transport you straight back to colonial America. From the carefully crafted architecture to the themed landscaping, every detail tells a story. And one of the most powerful yet often overlooked stories belongs to the magnificent Liberty Bell replica. Many guests walk right by, unaware of the incredible journey this bell, or rather bells, have taken to stand here today. We're going to peel back the layers of time and explore the full story, from its predecessors to the very bell that rings, well symbolically, in Liberty Square today. So let's start with the surprising truth. The Liberty Bell you see today wasn't the first one to grace Liberty Square. In fact, for a brief but significant period, another bell held that esteemed position. And so this story begins with a man named Foy Bryant, a cemetery owner from Fair Oaks, California. Foy Bryant was a true patriot who in 1975 purchased a Liberty Bell replica from the Picard Bell Foundry in Annecy, France. This wasn't just any replica, it was cast from the same mold as the 1950 U.S. Treasury bells, which were created to promote savings bond sales. Bryant loved sharing this bell with his community, taking it to schools and parades. But with the United States Constitution's bicentennial approaching in 1987, Bryant envisioned a grander stage for his cherished bell. So on September 11, 1987, Foy Bryant's 12-year-old replica began its incredible 2,827-mile cross-country journey. Imagine the sight of a forklift slowly lifting this symbol of freedom onto a flatbed truck, destined for the most magical place on Earth, and it safely arrived at Walt Disney World just a few days later. This borrowed bell was significantly brought in to kick off the Star-Spangled Tribute, Walt Disney World's contribution to the Constitution's bicentennial celebration. Now, while Bryant's bell was on its way to Walt Disney World, it's worth noting that the original Liberty Bell in Philadelphia also has a history of traveling. Before it settled permanently in Philadelphia, the actual Liberty Bell embarked on several cross-country tours in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. These tours often were to promote patriotic fervor and national unity. The Liberty Bell was a national icon, a symbol that traveled to reach the people, much like Bryant's replica did to Disney. However, these tours took a toll on the original bell, and eventually it was deemed too fragile to move, leading to its permanent home in Philadelphia. This history of movement adds another layer of authenticity to Disney's dedication to historical accuracy within Liberty Square. Foy Bryant's bell was a massive hit, so popular that its initial one-year loan was extended. It remained in Liberty Square, enchanting guests until June of 1989. But Disney knew they wanted a permanent Liberty Bell for Liberty Square. So Walt Disney World did something truly special. They commissioned their own Liberty Bell replica, specifically made for Liberty Square. This wasn't just any replica. It was ordered from the very same Picard Bell Foundry in Annecy, France, that had cast the 1950 U.S. Treasury bells, and Foy Bryant's bell. This new bell was even declared the 300th replica produced by the famous foundry. It stands an impressive 8 feet tall and weighs a whopping 2.5 tons, a true testament to the original. This bell is crafted from a precise mixture of metals, including copper, tin, lead, zinc, arsenic, gold, and even silver. Fifth-generation bellmaster Pierre Picard himself was involved, personally tuning the bell to strike an E-flat note. This magnificent new replica was hoisted into its present location by a crane, becoming the permanent centerpiece of Liberty Square just in time for the 1989 Independence Day celebration. It was then and remains today surrounded by the state flags of the original 13 colonies, each with a plaque indicating when that state ratified the Constitution, further cementing the historical accuracy and educational value of this area. While details about a grand separate dedication ceremony for the permanent bell are less widely publicized than the arrival of Floyd Bryant's bell, its placement was certainly a significant event. It was clearly timed to coincide with the Independence Day celebrations, signifying its importance as a lasting symbol. The enduring presence of the bell surrounded by the flag serves as its own continuous ceremony. A common urban legend states that the Liberty Bell at Walt Disney World was one of the 50 replicas cast for the 1976 bicentennial, and since Pennsylvania already had the original, the replica was given to Disney. This is false. While 55 replicas were indeed cast, they were made in 1950 to promote the sale of U.S. Treasury bonds, not specifically for the bicentennial. Pennsylvania's 1950 replica is located in Allentown, where the original Liberty Bell was hidden from the British during the Revolutionary War. The Disney Bell is unique and a truly custom-made piece of history for the park. The Liberty Bell in Liberty Square there today has been a permanent fixture since July 1989. That means for 36 years and counting, this incredible replica has stood as a beacon of freedom, welcoming millions of guests from around the world. It's arguably the most visited Liberty Bell in the world by far. Beyond the bell, take a moment to appreciate the details that make this area so immersive. The flags, as we mentioned, are a key part of the experience. Each flag proudly represents one of the original 13 colonies, serving as a visual reminder of the birth of our nation. Even the quote-unquote dirt path running through the cobblestones in Liberty Square tells a story. It's designed to represent the lack of indoor plumbing in colonial times, where waste was simply thrown into the streets. And don't forget the magnificent Liberty Tree, a live oak that was actually moved from another location on Disney property to stand proudly in front of the Hall of Presidents. These are the kind of details that make Disney storytelling so powerful. The original Liberty Bell in Philadelphia is a powerful symbol of freedom, independence, and the ongoing struggle for equality. Its inscription, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof," from Leviticus, is a message that has resounded throughout centuries, inspiring abolitionists, suffragists, and the civil rights leaders. The replica at Walt Disney World carries that same weight. While it may not have the historical cracks of its predecessor, its presence in Liberty Square serves as a constant reminder of the ideals upon which the United States was founded. It's a place where history comes alive, where guests, especially younger ones, can connect with these important stories in a tangible way. It's a subtle yet profound educational experience woven into the fabric of their vacation. Walt Disney was a true lover of America and its history. Walt once said, "Actually, if you could see close in my eyes, the American flag is waving in both of them, and up my spine is growing the red, white, and blue stripe." Walt believed many Americans, and unfortunately children, never fully understand the sacrifice and history that formed the United States of America. He wanted a land in his park that would instill pride and a greater understanding of the country's history. Liberty Square and its Liberty Bell are perfect examples of that vision brought to life. It's a quiet moment of reflection amidst the excitement of the Magic Kingdom. It's a place to pause, to think about the sacrifices made for freedom, and to appreciate the rich history of our nation. And for many of us, it's a treasured landmark, a place where we seek out on every visit, even if it's just for a quick glance. So next time you're strolling through Liberty Square, take a moment to truly appreciate this remarkable bell. Have you ever noticed the details around it, like the flags or the unique pathway? Did you know about Floyd Bryant's bell and its journey? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your thoughts and Disney experiences. And there you have it, the incredible, surprising, and often overlooked history of the Liberty Bell at Walt Disney World. From a temporary loaner to a custom-made masterpiece, this bell's journey is as rich and meaningful as the history it represents. It's a fantastic example of how Disney weaves depth and detail into every corner of their parks. If you've enjoyed this dive into Disney history, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know you want more videos like this. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more Finding Your Disney. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep making magic wherever you go.